Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand final of the 2011 Messenger Community News Bank SA Golden Gavel competition. Just a couple of small housekeeping things. Please ensure that all mobile phones are turned off. We do have bidding scripts in place. We do have people doing specific jobs. If you're excited with the option, please do not bid. That would be lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, the first contestant in the 2011 Messenger Community News Bank SA Golden Gavel competition, Mr. Steve Vonderborg.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. My name is Steve Vonderborg and I'm from Borch Harcourt Semaphore. I want to welcome you to today's auction, and I want to particularly wish the best of luck our bidders here today that have taken the trouble to register. Now, I'm the facilitator of the auction here today, but I want you to see me, ladies and gentlemen, as a conduit for the expression of your interest and your aspirations, and not an obstacle to your purchase here. All credit goes to Gary Toppers, the selling agent. I am simply his instrument, and that of the vendor who we thank for that they have entrusted us with the honour of conducting their auction sale here today. Gary assures me there's a significant amount of interest in today's offering, and we fully anticipate that we'll have a sale under the hammer here today. Now, at Borch Harcourt Semaphore, we're members agents of the Real Estate Institute of South Australia and the Society of Auctioneers and Appraisers. And as such, we offer sale this fabulous property under the terms and conditions that have been set down by those institutions. Now, they've, along with the contract terms and the forms that have been on display here at the property for 30 minutes, have also been on display at our place of business at 87 Semaphore Road for the last 3 business days or so. Now, they contain and include, but are not limited to, the fact that when you bid at auction, you bid on a cash and unconditional basis. There is no cooling-off period that applies to a bid at auction, and you must be registered as a bidder or proxy to obtain a bidder's card. You must display that bid when you're bidding. You must display that card when you're bidding. And it's not a matter of oral Olympics, ladies and gentlemen, here, or maths Olympics. So please, when you make your bid, do so loudly and clearly. If not at the increments I seek, then please enunciate the dollar value that you wish to bid or the amount you wish to raise by. Now, the auctioneer may bid on behalf of the vendor, but only 3 such times, and I'll make it clear when I do that. I also have the right to determine the bidding increments, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'll be fair in the application of that principle. I reserve the right to raise or alter the minimum bid I'm prepared to take, and I point out that without declaring why, I can refuse a bid if I deem it not in the vendor's best interest. Subject to a most modest reserve price at the fall of the auctioneer's gavel, if you are the highest bidder at or above the reserve price, then you will step forward and sign the contract documents and forms, pay a deposit equivalent to 10% of the purchase price, or as agreed prior to auction, and then you will be advised to immediately ensure your equitable interest in the valuable property that we have behind us. Some 30 days later, on Monday the 20th of June 2011, you'll be required to settle on the property, when the balance of funds will be exchanged for free and clear title, and 2 sets of keys will be coming your way. We sell the property known and described as the whole of the land, described in certificate title register book volume 5506, folio 32. It's in the 100 of Adelaide, in the city of Norwood, Payneham and St Peters, more simply known as number 6 to 8 Frederick Street, Maylands. We simply include today all that you see on it and all that you see in it. Now, I might just pause there, ladies and gentlemen, and just check with you for a moment and see if there are any questions relating to the property that we're selling here today, or indeed the terms and conditions under which we're offering it for sale. Are there any questions?
Yes, I have a question, Mr Auctioneer. I'm from the local Conservation Society, and I'm truly concerned that this property may be bulldozed and some sort of monstrous home is to be built here. Can you tell me if this home can be knocked over?
Well, firstly, thank you for your question, sir. I wish it had come from somebody who's interested. Are you interested in purchasing here today? I hope so, and if you are, all the best of luck with doing so. Now, it's an understandable concern, and there's a lot of rules in place in relation to conservation. You can find those in the development plan for the area. I don't wish to stand up here and profess all it has to say, but I'll only say this, sir, that you should have sought advice in advance of today's auction to ensure of that question. And you know the best way to preserve it is to be the buyer, because you will look after it, sir, and I wish you luck in doing so. Thank you for your question. Are there any other questions?
Yes, Mr Auctioneer, I know that you've been quoting a figure in the paper for this property of some $720,000. Can I confirm that if the bidding reaches that figure of $720,000, Will the property be on the market and will it be sold?
Well, again, sir, thank you for your interest and your question. I'm not at liberty to disclose the reserve price. I would have no intention of flagging that to you. In fact, we can sell the property without announcing that we've reached that reserve price. But I thank you for your question anyway, and all the very best of luck with your endeavours to secure it.
What I'm saying, Mr. Auctioneer, is that the price that you've been quoting is significantly under your expectations?
No, sir, what I'm saying is my vendor has a right to instruct me as they wish in relation to reserve price, and I don't wish to declare it here and now. I may do during the course of the auction. I thank you for your question. Again, all the best of luck with your endeavours to secure it. Sir, welcome to you as well. I hope you're registered, sir. We can certainly do with your bidding. Now, Gary Topp, the agent, has assured me the interest has been absolutely intense over the last few weeks. Gary's advised me that the interest has been terribly diverse, and I want to go into the reasons why people have shown interest in this property, because I think it reveals something about why you should be the buyer for this property as well. Investors are interested in it, and why would they be? Well, firstly, there's dual income available from these property. We've had an estimate done with just the expenditure of a small amount of money, just doing a little bit more to the property. You could reasonably expect an income of something between $360 and $390 per week. If you do that work, of course, the advantage of your tax depreciation will be there, right through to the end. The confidence of its location should bring any investor peace of mind, because Maylands, ladies and gentlemen, is an area that's shown typically over the span of its life superior capital gains. There's also the idea that you might live in one, as well as provide an income. Why not live in one side and rent out the other? You can monitor your investment by simply living in it and being next door to it. And if you like, why not prepare one first, move in, and while you're living next door, take the time to prepare the other one. You can do it at your convenience. And then developers are showing incredible interest, and why not? The property has fantastic bones. It's a fabulous starting point for an imaginative design. You can apply to this blank canvas the modern and the traditional and create something absolutely wonderful. There's scope to improve all over the place in this property. And you can do so under the supportive supervision of local government. You can buy in at and sell at affordable price points in this market. Profit from investing in this very deserving property. And then there's the unique buyers, ladies and gentlemen. I'm told Gary tells me that a brother and sister have shown interest in the property, mother and daughter as well. And this one's unique to me and you, and perhaps a trend for the market in the future. Husband and wife, each wanting to live one on each side. What a fabulous idea. Ladies and gentlemen, Catherine Hepburn once said it, men and women should not live together, they should only visit. And here you have the opportunity to do that. Whatever your purpose, there's no wonder that you're interested in this 100-year-old pair of masonette. It appeals over and over again. Each is a mirror image of the other. 4 large main rooms, 2 bedrooms, kitchen meals, a generous living room. Thoroughly plumbed in the wet areas, it's ready for your renovations, and there's rear space for an extension and outdoor entertaining and so on, subject to the normal consents. When opportunity knocks, ladies and gentlemen, here in Maylands today, it's knocking on 2 doors. This is maybe not a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but it's not far off it. My research has shown that over the last 10 years, there's only been one property within 5 kilometres that is anything like this has come to the market. And position and location are also fantastic. A quiet tree-lined street comprising classically beautiful homes. We're minutes from some great schools, of course. Ross Trevor, Loreto, St Peter's, Prince Alfred College are all fantastic schools. And then there's the city, of course, only 6 minutes away by car. Bus in 11 minutes. 2 universities there, of course, as well, and even more schools, and major shopping in Rundle Mall. And all it has to offer, so temptingly close. The parade is only minutes away as well, ladies and gentlemen, where you'll find outstanding local services and shopping. The diverse, the complete, the unique and the boutique are all to be found there. Hoyt cinemas, live music, festivals as well, Norwood Oval with its football, etc. Great dining and entertainment exudes from that grand parade. Fantastic dining and every imaginable cuisine can be found nearby. My personal favourite, just around the corner, Ambrosini's. Go in there and see Tony, tell him Steve sent you, and try the two tomate or the duck l'orange. Patisseries and bakeries and cafes are everywhere you look. Millions of dollars have been invested in the Orient Hotel, the Alma Tavern, the Maylands overlooking the Cruikshanks Reserve and countless others. It just shows the confidence in the area. The interesting and diverse antique shops nearby on McGill Road are fantastic as well. Well, you can furnish your property from within 300 metres of this property, ladies and gentlemen. Recreation and relaxation are never far away either. The Adelaide Hills up McGill Road, just 5 minutes away. And if you want to go to the best beach in South Australia, 45 minutes down Port Rush Road, come to Semaphore, where our office is, and enjoy all that has to offer and the boating down there as well. It's an absolute beauty, ladies and gentlemen, and every one of you know it. And it's no wonder you're here in such strong numbers to be the purchaser for the property. I want to take this last and final opportunity to wish you the best of luck with your endeavours to secure it under the hammer here today. A very modest reserve price has been set, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in your hands. What have you got? How much? Tell me if you will. For number 6 to 8, Frederick Street, Maylands, I'm in your hand. Pull it out.
Yeah.
Sir, are you registered?
Yeah.
Can I see your card? All you need to do is display it, and I can take your bid, as I said during the preamble. You need to get a registration. Gary Topper's on the outside here. Just go and have a quick chat to him, sir. He's up the back. I think he's got a beer for you as well. Just go and have a chat to him, and he'll take care of you, and that will be no problem at all. So thank you for your interest. Is there an opening bid and maybe a... Yes, sir. 600 is a little low, sir, but I'll tell you what, we'll go with it because you're a nice man and I know you want it for a good reason. So at $600,000, the bid is down in front, and I've got it with number, if you wouldn't mind displaying that number again, sir, at number 10. At $600,000, the bid is down in front now, and we'll take your 20s from there. At 600, it's bid down in front now. 20s we're looking for, at $20,000 we're seeking. At $600,000, we have it down in front here at 600, looking for 620. At 620, we're seeking. If you're not bidding at that, ladies and gentlemen, in time, I'll bid for you, and we'll get it moved on to an area you're prepared to bid in. At 620, we're looking for, we have 600 down in front with the starter. Then at 620, the vendor bid is with me. At 620, the vendor will bid with me. We'll go to 630 as the next bid. At 630, I'm seeking your bidding now at $630,000. At 630,000, seeking your bidding now at 630. At 630, sir? I'm asking for 630,000. Are you saying what number?
I'll give you 2,500 on top.
Of what?
Did you take a vendor bid?
No, oh yes, I did, at 620. I'm looking for 630. No, sir, it's a little early to go to 2.5, so I do appreciate your interest, and I do wish you all the best of luck with securing. At 630, it's with 31, and with you, sir, and I'll take that at 630 and 40 we're seeking. At $640,000. At 640 is what we're seeking now, ladies and gentlemen, at 640,000. At 640, it's with you on the right-hand side, and your number again, sir, I might just have a look at that. It's number 31 again. At 31, it's against the starter over here at 630,000, looking for 640, sir. Still 40, looking for the 10. At 640, we're seeking your bidding at $640,000. At 640 is what we're after now, ladies and gentlemen, at 640,000. Your opportunity to bid for it now. We'll go through the calls in at $630,000. No need for me to announce it, ladies and gentlemen. At 630 down here, looking for 640 if you like, sir, or over here at 640 for the first time. 630 for the first time. Second time. Third time at 630. Not bidding. Then I'll go for the vendor again at 640, sir. At 640, it's with me for the vendor. At $640,000. At 640, take a 650 if you like. Maybe a 5 if you like now. 655, what about that? 655 if you like. At 655, bidding, sir, at 655. At 655, that's what we're seeking. Vendor will bid with me at $650,000. I'll take you 2.5, so I'm not going to refuse you 3 times. It's at number 8, 652.5. Would you like to confirm that, sir? At 652.5. At $652,500. Not take a 2.5, sir, if you like. $652,500. No, I'm not taking it at ones at this stage. 660 over on the right-hand side, back with you, sir, at 660,000. You're out in the centre now. At 660,000 over here, we have it. At 660 and 6. Yes, I'll go with you, sir. I could hardly take it from you before and not take it now. At 662.5, it's with you, and if you'd like to confirm it at that. At 662.5, it's down here. At 662.5, I'll still take it 670, sir, it's with you at $670,000. Sir, oh, gee, is that the second time you've asked? Well, I've got one more in me, so I'll refuse it. At 672.5, there's the way to go, 672.5. Oh, now the third one, 673.5. OK, I'll go with you at that at 673.5. At 673.5 and round me off to 75. At 673.5, it's down here. At 673.5 now, we have it down here in front. 680 is with you, sir. Nice and bold bidding at 680,000. 90, that's more like it, sir. Welcome back at 690,000. At 690, we have it down here at 690. 691. At 691, we have it down here. Try another bold one. At 600, 700, sir, you're back in it at 700 on the right-hand side against you. At 700,000, it's over here. At 700,000, 702.5, it's over here at 702.5 now. At 702.5. Don't tell me another one, sir. Come in more boldly than that. At 702.5. 705, he says. That's more like it at 705. 710. 710 to the right-hand side now at 710. 712.5 now is with you, sir, and against the right-hand side and against the left. At 712.5, 713.5 now. At 713. 720. 720 on the right-hand side and back in it. At $720,000, bid away to the right-hand side, still taking 2.5. At 720,000. At 720,000, sir.
We're at at $720,000. Are we selling the property today?
Sir, sir, have you registered yet, sir?
No, what?
Please go and see Mr. Top. He's got a beer for you. At 722.5 we are, sir. It's with you, isn't that right?
No, my bid's at 720.
720. I'm seeking 722.5. At $720,000 is with you. Sir, you're in a comfortable position. You're the highest bidder. It's up to me as to whether I announce the bidding, and there's no absolute call for me to do so. The announce it's on the market. At 720,000, sir, I could go through the calls now, and I will, and I could knock it down to you. I may not. You're the highest bidder, and you should take comfort in that. It's a good position to be in. At $720,000, I'd recommend it to anyone else right at this point. At $720,000, looking for 22.5. At $722.5, welcome back, sir. It's back in the middle now. At $722.5. At $722.5 down here. At $722.5, bid in the centre now at $722.5. Going through the calls, then is with you, sir. At $722.5. First call at $722.5. Second call at $722.5. 2,500, 725, sir?
No, I'll give you
1,000, 722.5, 723.5. It's with you, and I'll go with you again, sir. 730,000. Welcome back, sir. At 730,000. Good bowl bid and well timed. At 730,000, 35, it's with you. And 35, it's over on the left-hand side. You're out on the right-hand side. If you are curious, sir, we are 7 at 735. It's over here. We are selling. Make no mistake. Sold sticker on the Brock Harcourt sign. At $735,000. With you down on the left-hand side here. At 735,000, and Mr. Tops to be congratulated at 735,000, 735, 745, is it, sir?
Oh, okay. 740.
If you like, sir, 740, 740, I'll go with you, 740, going again, sir, at 745. At 745, he says, it's over here first, sir, I've got it down here at 745. At 745 and 50, 750. 750, it's back over here. On the right-hand side at 750,000 and 755 and 760 now. At 760, it's over here. And 770, back in at 770 now and 775, are we saying, sir? 775, it's down here. At 780, sir, over on the left-hand side and 90, now, it's 85 now. 785. 785, it's bid down the middle then. 790 on the right-hand side then at 790 and 95 it is, sir. 795, we have it, it's going well at 795. 800,000 bid away to the left-hand side. It's no surprise, an amazing value, ladies and gentlemen. An awesome property, a property you will be proud to own, you will profit from at $785,000. Sorry, remind me, sir. $795,000 at 795, $800,000 bid away to the right-hand side now at $800,000. At $800,000, it's on the right-hand side. I'll go through the calls at $800,000. At $800 for the first call. 801. Back in on the left-hand side at $801,000. At $801,000 now. At $801,000 going through the calls then, ladies and gentlemen. Bid on the left-hand side at $801,000. First call. 801.5, it's all good money for my vendor, sir. 801.5, 802.5 now. At 802.5 on the left-hand side at 802.5. At 802.5,000. Going through the calls then, again at 802.5 on the left-hand side at 802.5,000. First call. Second call. Third and final call, are you done? $500, 803. 803, it's back on the right-hand side now at 803,000. At $803,000 then, again going through the calls. At $803,000, bid away to the right-hand side. Are you out, sir? At $803,000. 803, sir? 803, it's with you. Going through the calls then and checking with you. First call at 803. Second call at $803,000. Third and final call at 803, 803.5. 803.5, it's back on the left-hand side, and I'll go through the calls again. At $803,500, bid away to the left-hand side. At $803,500, you all done and silent. First call then, at 803.5 on the left. Second call, at $803,500. For the third and final call then, at $803,500, checking with you one last and final time, then commiserations to our runners-up, congratulations to our purchaser, bid, offered and sold. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Now on behalf of Gary Top And the agents at Brock Harcourts at Semaphore, I want to thank you for your competition and bidding here today. And please, if you're thinking about selling in the area, give us a call at Brock Harcourts Semaphore. We'd love to hear from you.
Bloody good one, mate!